Well, I think one of the most important things for Chris is if you look at the championship standings, he's in 14th place with only 93 points, so he really needed an advancement into the top 16 here.
And again, some of the drivers who are ahead of him have already been knocked out. Matt Powers has been knocked out. Ryan Cato's knocked out, so a lot of opportunity to move up for Forsberg. Definitely need to thank some of our Drift Stream Live sponsors: Discount Tire, U.S. Air Force, Hankook Tire, Nitto Tire, and Achilles Tire. Some of our associate sponsors as well: UTI, ACT Clutches, Enki Wheels, Yokohama Tires, Nexon Tire, GoPro Cameras, Turbo by Garrett, Kenda Tire, Motegi Wheels, Raise Wheels, XME Speakers, and Juku Racing. Here we go.
Tyler's in an LS7 that doesn't have the same amount of power. 75.3. Whoa, Robbie! Wow. Wheels off, knocking cones down, but staying on Tyler's door right here.
Here we go. Diving in on the door. Again, Nishida has nothing to lose. He missed Long Beach entirely. He really wants to show that car's competitive.
I shot out of my seat as Robbie came into that entry.
You know, they definitely don't want to see tires dropping in the dirt, but if you can get aggressive on that outside line and keep up.
Well, here's the thing. Robbie dropped tires while staying on Tyler's door. You know, that's really the goal. You've got proximity here. I don't really think you can fault Robbie for doing that because really he's just supposed to be mirroring Tyler's line. Tyler was really wide, and Robbie followed it even a little bit wider.
Well, here we are.
So
here we go on
here
the
comes
replay.
Conrad. Oh,
There's
man.
the tire drop. Staying close to the door, though, you know, Nishida's getting real aggressive trying to catch up. Shallow angle from Nishida,
you know,
staying
Robbie
close.
looks exactly like his teammate Daigo, kind of some shallow angle, cheating a little bit of the line by far, but at the end of the day, he is dedicating to proximity. But Tyler's a little down on power with his LS7 swap. It's not the same exact motor that he had in the car. So he's been struggling with a lot of changes with the sway bar and power, but I'm pretty impressed with Tyler's performance as a lead. This, I think, is really going to be the run that's going to decide this tandem battle.
See how these guys goes. Again, this is only Robbie Nishida's second tandem battle in this car. The car barely got together before Formula D Atlanta. They missed Long Beach entirely with this car, and Nishida was in the S13.5 that he drove last year. So Nishida's still getting used to this car. McQuarrie, this is a new car for him, so this is his third round in this car, still getting used to that as well. Both these drivers have nothing to lose, gonna get aggressive. Here we go with Nishida initiating right here.
Yeah, Robbie up to 77.8. Tyler giving good chase. Tyler well on his door. Man, these guys are really putting it together. Robbie pulling away a little bit here. Tyler's got a lot of smoke doing the follow. Robbie's swinging pretty short right there, flicking around that. Tyler's been tapping that last clip all day.
It'll be interesting to see how the judges see this. You know, Nishida stayed closer but was a lot more shallow on his angle. Tyler McQuarrie was further behind, but overall had a good run. So we'll see how this goes. Here's a replay with Nishida leading. You'll see after they transition here, Tyler dives in. He's got, kind of washes out a little bit here, but he's got good angle overall. Not as close in proximity as Nishida was on his chase. We'll see how the judges decide.
Yeah, Nishida definitely has an advantage on that proximity, but I don't know how they're going to go on this one.
This will be an interesting see how the judges decide, because this is something based on what they've talked about in the drivers' meetings.
I think they're going to give it to Robbie. I don't know. For some reason, I kind of see Robbie, just the proximity was a lot better. He was a little cleaner. You know, he did lack some of the angle, but I think Robbie can sneak through on this one.
Do a little cleanup on track, get those clipping points back where they need to be while the judges make their decision.
Yeah, and Tyler, his program came together pretty last minute this year. He's got some great sponsors. He's got GoPro cameras, and then he's got Mobil 1, which is actually the official motor oil of Formula Drift. Partnering him, I mean, that deal literally came together in April. In the first event of the year was like April 6th, but he's been figuring out with that team. It's Ryan Turk's old crew still running that whole deal. They've been really figuring out. Apparently Turk and Tyler have different driving styles. Yeah, all three judges go with Robbie. Not surprised at all.